There it is. There it is. Another great day here in Sports Talk with Kamau Felix land. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Hey, good morning, man. I'm here to do the show with you.
Yes, sir. Another great show. Once again, we are here live by way of Memorex on July 18, 2026. We are taping a little over a day in advance. Just want to let you know up front. But we still want you to drop the comments in there. Let us know how you feel. Let us know what you're thinking about. And we always will get back to you. We're going to be on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, the Roku Network, and TikTok. Excuse me, X. We don't say Twitter no more. We say X. We got to say it right. Got to say it right. Well, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. The World Cup. Down to the final weekend. Down to the final weekend. Can you believe it?
Came and went.
I was excited. Been watching those games. The last couple of games I've been watching on Telemundo, and like you got to do the experience. You got to experience watching the World Cup on Telemundo and hear that guy hit that goal for about a good 30 seconds. You know he practiced. You take that deep breath in and he hold that joker like on the commercial. There's a commercial of him doing it. Man, it's nothing like it. Not like watching Telemundo. You got to watch Telemundo feed. Coming down to the wire here. Here we go. Let's see here. In the New York, New Jersey Stadium on Sunday, we got Spain and Argentina. And on Saturday, technically today, France versus England for the third place game. And man, you talking about somebody making some money. These guys are making money. Let's see here. France and Spain guaranteed at least $27 million for the fourth place game. $33 million for the runner-up. $50 million for the champions. So if you're in third place, $27 million. That's for the whole team. Fourth place, I'm sorry, $27 million. Third place, $29 million. Second place, $33 million, $50 million. $50 million for the champions. Everybody gets at least 12 points. Every team, if you didn't get out your pool, 12.5 million.
So USA got 12.5?
No, they got more than that. Let's look real quick. Let's see here. World Cup money breakdown. All right, let's see here. They got to round of 16, so that team gets 15 million.
Divided by the whole team.
Divided by the whole team.
Oh, okay. How many people on the team?
Let's see. I think it's 25. I want to say, including the coaching staff.
Okay.
It's good money if you can make it happen.
Right.
I ain't mad at them. Do I still feel like they need to line up player for player with the women's team getting their money? I'm softening on it a little bit, but generally still, yeah. Because the mission is to go in and have the same success as the women. They did not do that. That's the mission. The mission is to have the exact same outcomes as the women. They get to the Final Four every year. Every time there's a tournament, whether it be Olympics, whether it be a World Cup, whether it be America's Cup, they there. So we need to get the men to be there. Am I softening a little bit? Why? Because they did a lot better. Like I said, I'm sorry. I didn't expect them to get out of the group play. I really did. But they did. And, of course, all those arguments now as to why it is they aren't winning it. And are they gatekeeping it? And, is it only for the rich people to put their kids in it? Sports in America in general is like that. I used to call certain sports country club sports. Almost all of them are like that now. You got to pay so much money. Football, basketball, baseball, soccer, track. Track's probably one of the cheapest sports styles that are still out there. But that still costs money because you got to travel.
Right.
If you run an AAU track in the summer, like it's going on now, you see the AAU championships going on. You got to go all over the country. There's the regionals, and then you got to go to the nationals, and that stuff costs money. I coached that back when I first came out of college. Still a lot of money involved. So they always said soccer was the cheapest because all you needed was a ball in an area. Yeah, but when you talking about playing against other people, that's when that money start coming in. They talking about they should overhaul their system in America like they do in European countries, where they start. They train them early and they farm out and wean out the best. Wean out the ones who aren't good enough really quickly. But I get it. But are they gonna do that here? Nah, because somebody's daddy got too much money to allow his son or their daughter not to get that opportunity. They just need an opportunity. If I can pay for that, that's what's gonna happen. I've seen it happen too many times on many other sports. So hey, you can't just talk about soccer. We're doing well in the other sports. True enough, football, basketball, volleyball, baseball. Baseball is had an upswing for the first time in a good little while. But if you look at the systems, look at volleyball. For years, USA was good in the early years, and all of a sudden they just dropped out. And they got Coach Karai on the men's side, and they got brought Coach Karai to the women's side, and he produced dividends. You got to have the right coach, you got to have the right players. But women's volleyball right now is probably the best day out of all of them right now. That young crop of team, they're going to be good for the next 8 to 12, 20, almost 20 years if they keep going the direction they're going. That's another story for another day. We want to make sure we get some South African star Jaden Adams passed away after the World Cup. When he went back home, he had something happened where he passed away. We want to send our condolences out to his family. And due to that, let's see here. Let's reevaluate the semifinals. France and Spain. Seemed like after Spain scored that first goal, France got uninterested. It was like they were just like, damn, well, that's it. That's it. They got that insurance goal, and that was it. Then Mbappe got his dumb yellow card. I don't know what he was thinking. Out there kicking the dang on goalie, going to the goalie while he got the ball in his hands. Argentina and England, now that was a game right there. Argentina come out and score, and they looking like they. England come out and score. I thought they were going to win it the way they were playing. Then number 24, Reece James, got hurt. Reece James, the guy who looked like Jordan Howlett. You know who Jordan Howlett is? The guy who takes his glasses and throw it after he eats something good. Have you seen him on socials, on Instagram? He'll eat something, he'll see something that he really like, and he'll take and throw his glasses and break his glasses.
What? Yeah. No, I ain't never seen that.
Yeah. They look a lot alike. So, I'm gonna try and drop side by side of two of them in later on when we rebroadcast everything. And Bellingham almost got himself retroactively kicked out of the game. I looked it up. They're not going to sanction him. He smacked Jordan Howlett in the back of the head, and they said the reason was when Argentina scored that he was out basically teasing the team that the other team that they scored out supposed to celebrate with his team. And so at the end of the game, he walked up to him, smacked him in the back of the neck. You know how 12-year-old to do it, just be messing around in the lunch line. And he got smacked for that. And almost started a nice little fight, a little row. All right, we got the golden boot. Messi with 8 goals and 4 assists. Mbappe with 8 goals and 3 assists. Harry Kane for England, 6 goals, 1 assist. Bellingham, 6 goals, 1 assist. So, of course, we're going to throw that in our predictions later on to see who's going to win it all. Right now, Messi's the leader. We're going to see what's going to happen. But Saturday, France and England, and essentially is a friendly. Essentially, they be playing a friendly against each other to see who's going to make that 27 or that 29 million. I don't anticipate this being a really, really tough game played against each other. Sometimes you go out there, you play for pride, but at this point, do you really want to play the 3-4 game?
No, just give me the money.
They should split 28 million, and both teams go home. Would you say?
Yeah, get it over with.
I would want to play one more time, especially some of the if I'm one of the, especially guys. There's a lot of guys on those teams who have a lot of talent who play top level soccer around the world, and so they may be playing for their next contract. So go ahead and play it. You playing for pride. You're still playing for the jersey on your back, for the flag on your jersey. Go ahead and play it. Get it over with. But Sunday, Spain and Argentina. Man, that's gonna be a match right there. 3 o'clock p.m. in the New York, New Jersey Stadium. It's gonna be rocking. I'm looking at I don't want to give away too much, but I'm really thinking about who's gonna win it. But I like South America. South America looking good right now, and it's gonna be something special on Sunday. But let's move forward. We got to keep going. Let's see here, NBA. In NBA, we got of course we got Summer League. And the Bonsa, they shut him down for the summer, not because of injuries, because he out there killing them. He out there killing them. He out there putting points up. They're like, okay, we see what we need to see out of you. Come on, sit on down. What he done for the summer are the Wizards, and they talking about they got something special they're gonna put together over there. In time, I'm not saying it won't be immediate, but in time, because of course AD gonna be out for 30 games, and so you got to work around that. NBA Europe talks are ramping up. They talking about putting 12 teams in Europe. And, they're looking at Spain, France, UK, Italy, Rome, Germany, and Turkey. And they said 16 teams with 12 permanent teams and 4 teams that are qualified every year out of FIBA. Are they going to go to the Olympic style a game here in America and overseas now because of that? I wonder what you think.
They should, I guess. But I mean, if you go that way, are you going to bring the same rules? Because a foul over there, a foul over there, and a foul over here.
That's what I said. Are they going to do that over here now? Are they going to go to a serious NBA style? I'm sorry, Olympic style basketball year round over here now as well? I think that's a good idea because the handwriting's on the wall. That last gold medal we just won because Steph went off at the end could easily be the last one we win for the next 12 to 16 years. Because you got France with Wembanyama, you got Canada with SGA. So we looking at some changing of the guards here. Definitely going on. We got Jalen Duren. He's homeless.
What you mean he homeless?
Huh?
What you mean he homeless?
He ain't got no team. He ain't got no team. He's still technically a Piston. But he's trying to find somebody out there to take him, sign him to an offer sheet to see if the Pistons gonna bite. Just let them know up front, hey, you know your worth. You know what you are worth. Go get it. You go, boy. You ever see Hamilton?
Who?
Hamilton, the play Hamilton?
Nah.
They got the song called "You'll Be Back." They were singing "You'll Be Back" for him. Yeah, the King of England told USA that United States they'll be back. Now he'll be Jalen Duren will be back. He ain't gonna be mad. He'll be mad. He'll be mad, but he'll be back. He knows his worth, and that's why it is. But just like a lot of people out there who know their worth, wind up either without or settling. I think he's gonna settle. I don't see him sitting out a year. Yeah, okay, right. You gonna sit out a year, okay, Jalen, if you say so. And also, we're gonna throw a little NHL in here. Can you believe Steve Yzerman is out?
Nah, I think it was more of they went to Dylan Larkin and they asked Dylan, "Are you sure?" And Dylan said, "I'll come back if you get rid of Steve." And they was like, "All right, done."
Could be. Very, very well could be. When you first sent me the text, I thought that they fired him, but he stepped down. And he's going to continue to be his consultant and continue to be a part of the fold. And of course, you got to make appearances. You got to keep your number one player, number two player, I should say, Gordie Howe, number one, in the organization available and around. So he's gonna still be there as he's gonna be and give the good advice. Which is cool. I understand that, but instead of just taking over in the time being until they find a new GM for the team. I'm pretty sure that was a conversation. I was like, either you step down, or we gonna walk you up out of here. We love you, Steve. We really want to keep you around here, but we gonna put this ball in your court. You either, you got the letter right here. You can sign it for your 2 weeks, or you sign this letter right here that says you gonna step down and still be around. Me and my pride, I don't know. I don't know if I can step down like that. I'll probably be like taking my puck and going home. Don't call me for the alumni stuff either. That Joe Dumars won't come back and save his life. He ain't coming back.
Right.
They did him wrong. This ain't like Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars won championship. Joe Dumars, did well for the city and the organization. They got rid of him, treated him bad. This ain't the same case with Steve. Steve ain't got, he ain't put nobody in the playoffs. Big difference. All right, moving forward. I didn't even put the NBA up there. We didn't put the NBA. There we go. We just talked about the NBA. Moving forward, we're going to the Major League Baseball, the Tigers. Since our last gathering of 44-52, they won 2 since last week because they had the All-Star break. They sent 3 All-Stars, and Riley Green wound up being a starter. It always shake out that somebody not going to be a starter. That's actually you get voted in. They lost their last game, 5-0 to the Phillies. They lost their last 2 actually. They're back and play tonight. They're 7-3 in the last 10. 4th place in the LL Central. 4th from last in the Full American League. 8th from last in all of Major League Baseball. We forgot to talk about this. Mr. Verlander is retiring. He got his just due at the. We said that when he signed him. We was like, this is his farewell tour.
Should have never signed him. Could have said you could have got somebody else. Should have never signed him.
Well, I'm glad that they did. It's because the big debate was: is he going to go in the Hall as an Astro? Is he going to go in the Hall as a Tiger? He'll probably go in the Hall as a Tiger, even though he had more success with Houston. He'll probably go in the Hall as a Tiger. That's been his preference. That was his, that's where you start. It's, and you come back to it. He didn't say, I want to come back to the Astros to finish my career. Excuse me. He said he want to come back to Detroit to finish his career. So, he going to, I'm sorry, folks going to get mad when I say that. He going to go and get his model wife. They're going to live forever, happily ever after. She married, they got married, and after that, they, you ain't seen nothing else about her. She went and said, you making 100, 200 million, 300 million, baby? Yeah, I don't have to take these pictures no more. That's what he said. We ain't got to get married. We got married. He married Kate Upton, former Sports Illustrated model. And they got married in 2016. They've been married 10 years now. And they got children. So, hey. What you supposed to do? Hey, man, we that's it. I got you. I came, I saw, I conquered. That's it. That's right. Send me the letter. That's right. But hey, I ain't mad at him. He got the girl that everybody wanted. Married her, settled it down, they together, got the children. You ain't heard nothing else about that whole situation. All right. Home run derby. Mr. Jordan Walker defeated Kyle Schwarber. Had hit all those home runs in a row to beat him. Got $1 million prize, which was more than what he's making this year. He's making almost a little under $800,000. That one day, one for just to go to bat practice. They booed that boy something mercifully, even because they beat the hometown guy. Schwarber was a Philly. The game was in Philadelphia. And in the interview, he said, "You don't boo nobodies." Hey, ain't blame him for that. He said, "You don't boo nobody. I'm not a nobody. So, hey, if you booing me, cool, I'll take it." And he said he wanted more black kids to play baseball. I want more black kids in baseball, which is peculiar. Because growing up, that's all we saw was, around the city was baseball. Police Athletic League. I played on a couple different teams. And my dad talked about growing up, all the different baseball players coming out of the city of Detroit. You got you had Alex Johnson. You had I forget the gentleman's name that played for the Tigers. But you just lots of talent all over the place. Lots of talent all over the place. And once again, baseball has become a country club sport where you got to pay all this money to play baseball. Baseball is it's really not a cheap sport. For the cleats, the gloves, startup cost right there. That's a good $150 if you get the right glove. And you got to buy it, and you only have your own bat nowadays. We played the team supplied the bat, but you want to have your own bat. That's $150 right there if you're gonna get your right bat.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing. Now, do you think we because of this, of course, all sports are copycat sports. With him having his success in the home run derby, you think there's gonna be more black kids getting involved with baseball and playing baseball again?
I don't know. These kids built something different. They I just came off a season of coaching kids. It was free. You see something totally different as opposed to paying that pay. When parents have to pay, they're more dedicated. When it's free, it's a free fall. I got the email with a young man. She was like, he don't want to come back. He not interested no more. He lost the love for the game. I'm like, what? He played defense with his hands in his pocket. What? Okay.
Well, that to me, that's parents. You get your behind up, get in this car, let's go.
Yeah, but forcing a kid to do something that you wasted time. To me, I'm not a parent, so I can't speak.
But you finish what you started. If we start the season, we finish the season. You don't want to do it no more after that. I'm cool with that. But you start the season, you finish the season.
I understand your logic and your method, but that's our generation. These parents, he don't want to play no more, and that be the end of it.
We're going to shake you up out that bed. If I got to take that bed mattress and flip you up out that joker, we got to go. We got 3 more games left. We got 3 more weeks left.
Yeah.
After that?
I think he quit it was only 7 games, so he quit like the 4th. But there was only 3 games left. But I mean, you're teaching them, but the way we grew up, you finish what you start. But you're teaching him that quitting is okay. So when he started quitting jobs, it was too hot today. Or he started quitting. So, like I said, I'm not a parent, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't want to take care of that kid no more. He was crying. Here, you take it. I don't want to pay this child support. I can't pay. I can't go to eat when I want to go eat. I can't go to Starters. I can't go to J. Alexander's and get bad service. So that's got a lot to do with it. All right. In the All-Star game, the American League, 11 pitchers combined for 23 hit shutout over the National League 4-0. You think that's going to carry over? That kind of play going to carry over into the World Series? The National League has won the last 4 out of 5 or something like that. The Dodgers pretty much been taking over. You think that's going to carry over?
Possible.
I say no. Until y'all start ponying up that money to go out and get them players, Dodgers going to keep whooping everybody. And that's why they probably going to lock them out. They're going to the owners are locking themselves out, basically. It ain't the players. Of course, they're trying to make the players look bad. Y'all asking for too much money. Y'all keep paying us. We need a salary cap. No, we don't. It's working. But if you put a salary cap in place, you can put some limitations on it. You can make things more fair, like you do in the NFL, like you do in the NBA. I get it. But hey, some teams don't want to win. Some teams just want to make money. Pittsburgh Pirates allegedly have been notorious for just, putting a little bit of money up, making that money from the MLB because they got the revenue sharing. Miami Marlins do a lot of the same. they get to a point where the cap gets they start spending too much money, and they say, "Oh, we got to bring this back." And they start trading all their talent up out of there. Allegedly. We don't want nobody trying to sue us. All right, we've got the second half of the season. Of course, I've got to ask the question: will the Vivos Tigres, Detroit Tigres de Detroit, are they gonna make a run at it and make it to the playoffs?
Depends what happens after August 3rd.
Trade deadline, okay. Trade deadline is in a little bit over 2 weeks, like 17 days. There's 14 days left in this month, so we're looking at 17 days. But right about 17, 18 days, we're gonna see what happens.
Right.
We shall see, said the blind man to the dead dog as he lay in the gutter. We're gonna see. My prediction is school gonna be right there. They're gonna go out and get some more players. They're gonna make a run at it. We're gonna see. All right. Moving over to women's sports. The segment is T. It ease down. It's leaving no crumb. Get your coins. Clocking it for all the sports baddies. Clocking it for all the sports. Let me change that right now. Put that right here, right now. Clocking it for the sports baddies. Gotta make sure that we say it right. If I'm gonna say it, let's do it right. I'm gonna change this moniker. There it is. Clocking it for the sports baddies. That's right. Beginning with the 2026-2027 season, they're going to 78 teams, I want to say, in the NCAA tournament, men and women. And they are now doing what's called true ranking on the women's side, just like they do on the men's side.
Wow.
What does that mean? That means that no matter where you at, they're going for the top 16. They're going to rank you by the top 16. They're not going to split you up by conference. So if you played in this conference, you won't see each other to the Final Four or the Sweet 16. No, we're going to see you up front. If you in the third final and you make the 32, we might see you in the 32. We might see you in the Sweet 16. They cut that out. What are your thoughts on that?
Change is good sometimes.
And they're also talking about how they're going to do send teams, if they send you to a regional, you playing a play-in game. You're not going to play a play-in game in California. You got to go all the way to Massachusetts for your regular 64 game. They're going to keep you in that area, cut down on costs and stuff like that. So I thought that was a really smart thing to do. In the actual WNBA, last night we had one game. The Portland defeated Washington, and Dallas was New York Liberty game was postponed. They had some issues with New York Liberty getting out of their charter fight, getting out of their last game, and so they postponed that game to the end of the month. No, to Monday the 20th. To Monday, they can play the game on Monday. And so, like I said, if anybody out there, they got an extra ticket, I'm your guy. I'll go. I'll go down to Arlington and watch that game. UT Arlington, watch that game. And Ion Friday night matchups tonight. We got Seattle at Indiana, Atlanta at Toronto. Sparks of Atlanta going to Chicago. Los Angeles going to Chicago, and Connecticut going to Phoenix. Saturday, New York going to Indiana, Portland going to Minneapolis, going to Minnesota, and Washington playing against Golden State. Sunday, great games on television. LA, Dallas. Once again, I'm down. Chicago, Atlanta, Connecticut, Phoenix. We got great games, and all those games will be televised on ABC, CBS, ESPN, Disney, respectively. All right. Right now, we got the Lynx in first place, Golden State in second, Aces, Wings, Dream, Fever, Liberty, and the Mystics. All those are your top 8 teams. If the playoffs were to start today, they would make it. And of course, once again, Ion Friday night, 4 games: Seattle, Indiana, Atlanta, Toronto, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Connecticut, Phoenix. 3 of those games start at the same time, but they would be They will be live in your area, or if you're in Seattle, Indiana area, whatever. That your game will be televised. All right, we got the All-Star game coming up. Spoon and Coop pick the teams, and in fine Coop fashion, talking junk all the whole time. Team Coop: Paige Becker, Brianna Stewart, Kelsey Mitchell, Natasha Howard, Gabby Williams, Angel Reese, Marina Mabry, Dominique Malongo, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, and Sonia Citron. The game will be next Saturday in Chicago against Team Spoon: Caitlin Clark, Asia Wilson, Olivia Miles, Leah Boston, Jessica Shepard, Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, Jonquil Jones, Courtney Williams, Kiki Ariafin, and Nneka Agwamike. Looking at those lineups, who you think gonna win it? Or they gonna have a all-star game? Or you think they're gonna be serious? Coop and Spoon will make them play? Or is it gonna be an all-star game?
Spoon gonna make them play.
Spoon and Coop gonna say, hey, we got to do out here. We come to play. Okay, all right. I like that. Which team you think gonna win?
Team Spoon.
I'm going with Team Coop. We're gonna come back into next week. So when we talk about it, I got a feeling Team Coop gonna get at him. Gonna get at him about it. Coop talk too much junk. She's gonna let him know at halftime. You can't come back in my locker room at the end of this game without no dub. I think that's what will happen. All righty. We got a little bit of miscellaneous sports going on here. We got World Match Play Darts begin Saturday at Winter Gardens in Blackpool in England. And if you like darts, like I like darts, that's a real cool sport to watch. You want to watch it right now. The Luke Littler is projected to be the winner. And I want to thank my co-worker. He reminded me of that he watched the darts, and I like the darts. You ever play darts when you hang out? Darts is a cool sport. It's an every man sport. Anybody can play darts, whether you're an athlete or not an athlete. As long as you got that dead shot eye, you can stay behind that line. And they don't even you have people like at the free throw line. You let them take a time up there. Nah, you get up there, you get it done. They don't need no clock. They get up there and they just put them up there. As soon as one guy finishes, barely by the time that the dart get out of his hand, the next guy's already stepping up. They don't play that. Right now they have in golf news, the Open is going on. Suber from America is in first place at -5. Brown, M, Dietrich, and McIntyre. That's going on right now because that is over in England. And as a matter of fact, as we are taping this, they are playing the second round. The second round, right? We want to make sure we check that out. Rocket Classic will be back July 30th to August 2nd at Detroit Golf Club in Palmer Park. And they got a pretty good lineup for that one going on. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit more as we get towards that. And maybe we can go out and do a little bit of volunteering. You never know. That's a good opportunity to do so out there in Palmer Park. All right. We get through this kind of quickly because we got to get to where the money resides. So we're going to take a quick pause for the calls as we jump in the Stoopid Sports News. All right. We got the Ward Manuel saga. Is he fired? Is he not fired? Are they going to talk about, they commissioned a study to see what's been happening in the department. And the funny part about it was just for our eyes only. They didn't put it on paper. It was an oral report, so it couldn't get leaked to the press, to the public. Should they have done that? Was that right? What do you think?
I mean, the block image already blocked, right?
Blockheads.
You can make that. I mean, They the only ones that's the only university. That's what I told you, man. I say it all the time on this show, man. They don't deal in reality, man. That's just first it was, we have to get a Michigan man. You just signed Kyle Willingham just to fill the name. That's not gonna be the long term going forward. Once again, you only signed it. Just look at their whole programming. Boynton, that's not gonna be the coach long term. You just did that for the name. Oh well, he was Cade Cunningham coach. We can't go wrong. Did Cade Cunningham play at Michigan? Okay, you went and got my man from Utah because it was Utah. Who else came from Utah? Urban Meyer. How'd that work out? You just the whole university is a joke, man. It's always an excuse with them. Always. It's an excuse. That's why I'm not even mad. When you touched when I sent you the text, you touched it. I'm not even mad at those girls. Get them for every dollar that you supposed to get. Yep. Because they knew it. Then when the thing with them is they throw rocks and then put their hands in their pockets. And then when they get caught, well, everybody else is doing it. Yeah, but you got caught. Same thing with the cheating scandal. It's always an excuse. Me and you flying down 75. You in a vet, I'm in my Mustang. He get me. What I supposed to say? You didn't get my man in the vet. I couldn't catch him, so I caught you. They got an excuse, man. That whole universe. All right. At this point, I got to keep trying to tell you. I text you every other day. Bring Jawan back. Hey, hell, it can't get no worse.
Why not?
Bring Jawan back. Sign Sharon Moore. Hell, offer Jalen Rose the coach. I offer Jalen Rose the job. Man, that whole university. Then you got my man. I'm going to be the best. I'm going to be the best person to ever play here. What? Okay.
At the end of the day, I like his confidence. But let's see you pull it out on the field.
So you had all this confidence, but you went to LSU first. So if you were supposed to be the best thing since sliced bread, exactly. Get out of here, man. Because now you're going to have to put up and shut up. Remember, when you go to Columbus in November, it's cold. Mm-hmm. This ain't Belleville. You go down there in Columbus, yeah, it's cold.
Mm-hmm. And they won't be protecting the O in the middle of the field either.
Right.
Yep. Oh, what I got to say about War Manual is this. He did his job. He produced the championships, hell or high water, hook or crook. We got them, and they're not giving them back. So, hey, if they fire him, I would say fire him with a nice little golden parachute, and a pat on the back, and a thank you.
I don't even think they're going to fire him because that was supposed to come out yesterday. And
No. I wouldn't fire him. I'm serious. I would not fire him. Even I'm a state guy. Full disclosure. I'm not firing him. You doing what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
You making it happen and getting out of the way for them to win. That's your job.
Him, but you fire Steve Fisher. You keep him, but you fire Susan Colby. You keep him, but you fire Dave, my man, was the AD before that, the president before that. That's why I say it's a joke. But you fired Steve Fisher because you said Steve Fisher knew about Ed Martin. But you gonna keep him? That's the same thing. That's even worse. Yeah, this Warren Manuel was worse. You want to know why? You didn't do nothing when my man got caught with the gun, and he still played. I forgot about that, right?
No. Now, here's my point. It's a different time.
That was the same. Warren Manuel was on the job when that happened.
What, 20, 30 years ago when you had Fish and all those guys in there, and they fired him for those things, back in those days, that wasn't tolerated. Nowadays, it's anything goes. It's a difference. It's a big difference time. Let's, and I hate to say it like this also because, they really going to come at this. Look at it politically. You got a president that do what he want, when he want, how he want it. And you know what they say? Make that man a ham sandwich. Same thing happening in Ann Arbor. Make that man a ham sandwich. He winning. He doing what they supposed to do. Different era. That's where I can put it. That's where I can put it. Make that man a ham sandwich. All right, let's keep moving forward. Remember Brian Flores, the coach that got fired in Miami and sued the NFL?
Yeah.
They took that case to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said, y'all done with that mess. U.S. District Judge Valerie Caproni emphatically denied the NFL's latest attempt to force Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores his racial discrimination lawsuit into league-controlled arbitration. The judge stated that multi-year litigation can proceed in open court, rejecting reconsideration motions from the Dolphins, Titans, and Cardinals. Essentially, what that means is, y'all in trouble. NFL, we in open court. We gonna break out all your secrets. The NFL right now, I guarantee you, they offer that boy more money every day to be quiet and go away. And there's beyond ramifications of that. Also, Steve Wilkes, Ray Horton, and John Gruden got a case too. Remember, John Gruden case. He won his case in open court. All that gonna come out. NFL gonna have they're gonna be ducking and running for some years to come with all the mess they got going on in the background. That's the last thing they want is everything out in the open. What your thoughts, sir?
Man, Brian Flores, he was done wrong. Good way, he's still with the Vikings, right?
He's still the Vikings. Yep.
See, that was the bow on top of the present.
I wish the Lions had picked him up. That's for sure. He a better defensive coordinator than the one we got now.
No, Aaron was still there then. No, Aaron, because Aaron only been there for 1 year. This is his second year. So yeah, no, Aaron was still there.
He can come play for. He can come coach the Lions.
You mean head coach or just defense?
Defense.
I think this is it. I think that, to me personally, I think this is it for Campbell, and I think this is it for Brad Holmes. I think this is it.
Yeah, if they don't win, I agree. But I also agree this is it for Flores. If his defense don't do well again, his defense continues to do well. The minute it don't, he won't get another job. That much I guarantee. All righty. Here we go. Do. 1, 2, 3 quick questions. Is Aaron Donald returning?
What's the question?
Is Aaron Donald returning? You hear about Aaron Donald showing up at the?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
They told me they're gonna give him a sweetheart deal where he only have to play the home games or any other game if he feels like playing. You think that's a good thing?
You can do that.
Hey, you can do anything nowadays.
Yeah.
All right. With Steve Yzerman stepping down, will it help the Red Wings?
No. It's over.
Eventually. Right now, no. Eventually, yes.
No.
You gotta have the right person. You gotta have the right person.
No.
You gotta, find a new Scotty Bowman.
No.
All right. Once again, the ESPYs were this week. Does it even matter? Does the ESPYs even matter?
Yeah, because you hand out awards for accomplishments.
And this year, Marcelo Hernandez was the host. First time they had a Hispanic host, and he was also grew up as an immigrant to the country. So shout out to him. All right, we did our one quick question. Now we got to get to these predictions. Who you think gonna win the Golden Boot? The boot. He going to the boot.
There's the Golden Boot. What is that?
Who got the most goals in the World Cup? So we got Messi, Mbappe, Kane, and Bellingham.
Oh, Messi gonna win that.
Yeah, I like Messi myself. We both said Messi. All right, Spain and Argentina. No. We got to do France, England. France, England is first.
Give me the Spaniards.
What am I not? Okay, Spain.
Yeah, Spain 2-1.
I like Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
That's what you gonna be doing, crying. But Spain gonna beat them, man.
1-0. All right, France and England. Who you like?
Give me France. 2-1.
Let's see here. I don't like either team. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say France 1-1. Penalty kicks. All righty. As we get out of here, don't forget on Tuesday. Our next show is the 25th. We'll be back Tuesday nights. Our original show, Love and Stuff, with Marcus Holmes. 7 a.m. Central, 8:30 Eastern on all our socials. And also, Tuesday Most Encouragement with my pastor, the good Reverend Dr. Valencia Edner. All right, Felix, as we close it out, what's your last word of the day?
Man, waking up every day is a beautiful experience that some people don't have.
Right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We'll leave that right there. We shall see you all next week. Have a great day, everybody. We shall see you next week.